beautiful people. I am hoping to hugs after the event. Let's do it. So I'm here today to talk about user experience as a way of work and a way of life. How many of you remember Blockbuster Video? Yeah, all right. So you drive into the parking lot, hope you don't get hit by an errant shopping cart, hit your aisle. For me, it was action. I want to Die Hard, thank you. Hoping that my video would be on the shelf, pick it out, go to the clerk, they'd open the case, make sure that my video was in there. I'd head home, put on my comfy clothes, my soft pants, make the popcorn, get ready to slide the video in, and the person before me didn't rewind. Right? Instant gratification, gone. I mean, really, how did they miss this? It was everywhere, right? Be kind, just to rewind, be a friend, rewind when you reach the end. This is user experience, and it was a bad one. So when we talk about user experience, what does it mean? It encompasses all aspects of the end user's interaction with a company, its services, and its products, and in the case of Blockbuster, another video renter. So for me, user experience really can be distilled down to 3 words. Be kind, rewind. I was enjoying my Die Hard, right? I was having a good time, but if I took a moment out of that bliss and thought about the next yippee-ki-yay person who wanted to watch it, and I did a rewind, then they could have a better experience. So in other words, user experience is intentional kindness, right? Think about that. That's taking up a little less space for yourself to make space for others and their needs and the problems they have. 2 parts of that. Intentionality, that is mindful and purposeful representation of someone else's hopes, fears, dreams, aspirations, frustrations, and an out loud advocacy for them. It's being willing to listen to their stories and retell them without your own baggage. We all have our own biases. We all have our own assumptions. I think that if I build this thing and it works for me, it should work for everyone else. Well, that's not the case. In my first user experience, I failed miserably. I built this experience checkout. It was a sleek gray button with white text, but my client couldn't see it because he was colorblind. But I didn't know that. It wasn't high contrast enough for him to be able to read it. So then I extended myself, opened myself, and brought people in who understood accessibility. I reached out to people different from myself to include them in my conversations so I could learn from them. And doing this is not only the right thing, it's profitable. Organizations who are gender and ethnically inclusive tend to outperform the competitors from between 15 and 35%. Yes, thank you. Let's look at a prime example. In these years, Hollywood stepped back and made room for other stories. For women, for Africans, and these were the top grossing films. Okay, go ahead, that's good. So what that really means is your organization, you want to be successful, make sure you include people whose stories you want to tell. Extend yourself. In Vermont, you can do this. It's going to take a little extra work, but go out there and do that. So the second part of user experience as intentional kindness is the kindness piece. It's taking that step back and making room for other people. It's letting go of just your own stuff. And kindness is not passive. It's active, right? It's taking that empathy and that emotion and that feeling and turning it into action. It's being compassionate. It's that errant shopping cart in the Blockbuster parking lot. Put it away. So the next person who comes along, their car doesn't get dinged. So user experience, it's intentional. It's being aware, it's being inclusive, it's taking the time to learn and tell other people's stories, and recognizing your own biases and the stuff that you bring. And user experience is kindness. Whoa, we skipped a slide there, did we? No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. But anyway, it's kindness. It's taking a step back and saying it's not about me, it's about you. So here it is. We'll skip ahead. Intentional kindness is thinking outside your own stuff, your own immediate gratification. And that skipped around. It's okay. It's getting beyond deadlines to solutions, recognizing the needs of your users and the problems you're trying to solve, and letting go of your own stuff. There it is. That's the key, though. UX is sexy, people. It's being a better partner to the people you work with, your family and friends. And we can build a better world around that at home, work, and play when we're willing to learn each other's stories and advocate out loud for each other. So, practice good UX, be kind, be intentional, rewind.